Was this something accidental? There's something like that I can almost understand. And that's, I guess that's the question he's saying.
Nigga, you mean to tell me
accidental makes more sense.
How does it make sense, nigga? You mean to tell he accidentally walked up to the car, accidentally pulled out the gun, accidentally aimed it at her, accidentally told her to get out the car, accidentally shoot her, accidentally pull out the car, and then accidentally drive the car away? Nigga, who? What? That's a lot of accidents. Like what the fuck? YouTube, y'all, we come with suspect realizes identical twin is the killer. Listen, y'all, bro, I just woke up, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I can't tell. I don't know if y'all can tell, bro, but nigga, that nap, bro. If y'all not hooked on naps, bro, you gotta lock in. You have to lock in. But let's go ahead and get to the video with new people, new subscribers.
Because my DNA couldn't have been in that car because I've never been in that car. That is definitely not me. I don't have a shirt like that. I don't care to see the face of the person, but that's not me. Yeah, from that take. Okay.
Wow.
On July 18th, 2000.
Nigga, that is. I didn't even think about it like that. Nigga. So they see you on camera doing some heinous shit. But the whole time it's your twin? Cause it's like, nigga, that ain't on God, that's not me. But of course they're not gonna believe you because they can see you on camera. And what y'all think they're gonna do in the next couple years? Cause it's only a matter of time when somebody claim that's AI on a security camera. How do we back that? Cause we finna get to the point where we can't realize reality from AI, which is a very scary thing. Some people can't do it now. Like if I show my grandparents or something like a video of some like an AI compared to reality, bro, they gonna lose their mind. They gonna like, what the fuck? Like, what y'all think we finna do in the next couple years, bro? We could.
Duluth, Georgia police found elementary school teacher and adoptive mother of 3, Janai Coleman, brutally gunned down in a parking lot.
What?
The police rushed to investigate what kind of monster could have been behind this ruthless act. Thanks to eyewitnesses, CCTV footage, and DNA tests, the detective zeroed in on the prime suspect and had a mountain of evidence against him. Little did they know that all their efforts were meaningless, and the true perpetrator would be someone they never could have expected.
We gotta go in that mall, the lady just got shot.
Where at? That place full.
Where the bus station at.
Is she breathing? Conscious and alert?
Yeah, she moving a little.
Did you see where the person is that did it?
Yeah, he was in a car, but he pulled off. It was like a baby car.
It was 9 p.m. on the 18th of July in Duluth, Georgia, and Janai Coleman was doing.
Can we first give credit to whoever this creator is? This nigga got nigga, how do you have this footage? Is this a model? Is this AI, my nigga? Like speaking of AI, is this AI? Cause how did you get this footage? What is this a model? What the fuck? This nigga has perfect descriptions, nigga. I can tell this is a suburban Tahoe, something nigga, what the fuck? What is this?
Doing what she always did on Friday nights, waiting to pick up her daughter. She had parked her gold Dodge Stratus near Gwinnett Place Mall.
My fault, y'all. I don't know my cars. Let me shut up.
All just outside Red Lobster, where her daughter was finishing her shift. This was her routine. Familiar, safe. But that night, something was off. As Janai sat in her car, a man emerged from a nearby gas station with a gun in hand. Before she could even process what was happening, he was at her window, ordering her to get out of the car.
Oh, I thought you just started shooting.
Janai had no chance to react. Before she could even have time to plead or fight back, she heard a gunshot. A single, deafening blast echoed through the lot.
Wow.
The bullet had torn its way through Janai's chest.
Wow.
But the attacker wasn't done. He dragged her from the car and tossed her onto the pavement like she meant nothing, before speeding away in her vehicle, leaving her in a pool of her own blood as she called out in pain for help.
What?
Some witnesses rushed to help Janai, while others called 911. When the paramedics arrived, they stabilized her, racing against time to save her life. But just 10 minutes into surgery, Janai succumbed to her injuries.
Bro, what's up with y'all lame ass niggas? What's up with y'all, bro? For real, can we really just call it what it is? This is lame activity. And I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Like, why is this like even a possibility in the world? Like, the fact that this nigga has a gun, the fact that like, I'm just saying, people should not have to suffer for just doing regular shit. Like, shit, all Charlie doing is picking up her daughter from work. It's safe, like dude said, it's safe. It's scheduled. It's routine. Like, why does she have to suffer for just being somewhere that she technically needs to be? She needs to pick up her daughter. She probably on the phone. Like, people be having regular bad days, and y'all just think y'all really think y'all the main character, don't you? You think you the only nigga that's going through things. How you know that woman was going through something? Like, bro, y'all just really be putting yourselves like y'all above something or somebody. Like, bro.
The news shattered the Coleman family. Why would anyone want to kill her? A beloved mother, teacher, and friend who stayed in her lane, avoided trouble, and lived her life with kindness and purpose. So the detectives had just one question. Was this really just a carjacking? The act felt personal, too violent and too bold.
Yeah.
More like a crime of passion. But little did they know,
But
the investigation was about to take a turn.
You don't really
no
give me a
saw
crime of
coming.
passion. It just kind of.
Well, detective.
But the only thing that kind of gives me like, maybe he knew her. It's like, the nigga only asked once, or maybe he had somewhere to be. Like, he's like, "Hey, get the car." She was like, "Huh? What?" Bow. Like, yo, nigga, I didn't even hear you the first time. You just gonna shoot, nigga? Damn. Like, can I get the full context? Like, you just pull up on me. You might just say, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, I didn't know what the fuck you said. I'm just saying, "Huh?" Bow. Hey, bro.
Detectives couldn't yet determine if this was a crime of passion or just a random carjacking. One thing was certain. They needed to find Janai's car. For nearly 24 hours, the search turned up nothing. But then, on the 19th of July, 2008, a call came in. Janai's gold Dodge Stratus had been found abandoned, sitting 30 miles away from the crime scene in Forest Park, Clayton County. The car was immediately towed to the crime lab, where forensic analysts began their meticulous examination.
Okay.
The inside of the vehicle looked untouched, nothing out of place, except for one thing. A cigarette butt was wedged under the driver's seat. Now that seemed insignificant at first, but once the detectives knew that Janai didn't smoke, they realized that the cigarette could potentially belong to her killer. If they could extract DNA, they could find exactly who took Janai's life. But the detectives had no idea just how complicated this was about to get. So while forensic teams worked on extracting DNA from the cigarette, detectives turned their attention to the gas station across from the crime scene.
Oh, that's how you get footage.
CCTV footage had captured the attack. But luck wasn't on their side, as the camera didn't cover the angle that Janai was murdered. So with no usable footage, the detectives turned to witnesses. A bus driver who had been near the scene at the time of the attack had heard the gunshot, and then saw a black male dragging Janai out of her car before taking off in the stolen Dodge. She described the suspect as wearing khaki shorts and a white shirt with green sleeves. Luckily for the detectives, a man matching...
See, like, if you doing, like, a crime, and you know you gotta do a crime, bro, you not pulling up in no khakis, unless you just on some devious timing, bro. Like, nigga pull up in khakis in a green, like, striped shirt. Bro, this is not a crime that I think was planned out. Maybe, you know, like he said in the beginning, he knew this was her routine. He knew she was finna be there, so he already had the gun on him. Cause like this don't just seem, but I don't know. This might just be a random carjacking. Cause now I'm thinking about it. What nigga just jack you for like a that type of car? Like I can see like maybe like a Charger, Challengers, a Camaro, some nice ass. But Shawty got some whoop-de-doo shit. Like, what are we talking about?
This exact description had been spotted in Forest Park, the same area where Janai's car had been dumped.
Okay.
At the same time, detectives got 2 pieces of surveillance footage of the man from 2 different locations.
Okay.
At the gas station store, the suspect was seen purchasing an item before leaving. But then, He came back to purchase a pack of Bunsen Light Lung cigarettes, the exact same brand of cigarettes that were found in Janai's car.
Okay.
Surveillance footage confirmed his movements, tracking him as he abandoned Janai's Dodge in Forest Park. So at this point, the detectives believed that they had everything they needed. They had a suspect, they had video evidence, and they had DNA from the cigarette. They were so close, yet so far from solving the case. When the forensic lab results came back, detectives were hit with a setback. The fingerprints found in Janai's car had no matches. The DNA from the cigarette? Also no matches. Their prime suspect was still a ghost in the system. So with no name, no identity, and no criminal record to match, detectives had one last option: to turn to the public. So detectives released the surveillance video of the man at the convenience store, hoping that someone would recognize him. By February of 2010, the case had long gone cold. But then, out of nowhere, a breakthrough. A notification from CODIS, the national DNA database, popped up. The cigarette butt had finally found a match. The suspect had entered the system due to a recent drug conviction. The man was 50-year-old Donald Eugene Smith.
Wow.
He perfectly matched both the witnesses' descriptions and the surveillance footage. With a court order...
Bro, you know how crazy and insane that is, yo? Like, a little baby cigarette, bro, is what lead back to your killer, bro. Like, this nigga probably thought he did everything smoothly. Nigga probably he probably didn't even know that little cigarette butt was even down there. And bro, I'm telling you, bro, God moving crazy. Like, bro, what? Like, there's no way.
In place, detectives wasted no time. And on the 3rd of February 2010, nearly 2 years after Janai's murder, Donald Eugene Smith was arrested. But they were still far from justice for Janai, to say the least. With solid evidence linking Donald Eugene Smith to Janai Coleman's murder, detectives were confident that they had their guy.
Okay.
Now, they just needed a confession. But what Donald said next, no one saw coming.
Okay, have any rights you want to discuss it? Have you explained to me?
Yeah, I would like you just to explain to me why I'm here.
Okay. Really, it's about this vehicle, okay? I'm going to ask you questions. Have you ever seen this vehicle before or been in it?
No, I have not.
Have you ever met this woman before in your life?
I haven't.
Vehicle you said you've never seen before? Mm-hmm. And the woman you've never seen before?
Yes.
Okay. Your DNA ended up in that car.
That's interesting because my DNA couldn't have been in that car because I've never been in that car.
Though it is normal for suspects to deny involvement in a crime, there was something different about this one. The detectives had all the evidence facing Donald, and he just looked them in the face and said no. Donald was adamant of his innocence, and the detective...
But, like, bro, I watched plenty of crime cases. Everybody do this. Like, so this ain't like this usual. Like, most niggas... But most people, when they get called, like, yo, you da-da-da-da, like, we seen you da-da-da, he like... They have more of like a more passionate, more like, hell no, I was in there, no, like they're more like aggressively trying to convince you they was in there. He's more like passive, like no, like nah, I wasn't in there. I ain't never been in that car, so there's no way. Okay.
Detectives definitely didn't like that.
The issue we're up against. You know, I was hoping you said, yeah, I saw her, I worked with her, and hung out for a minute, and that was it, but I left. When I left, she was very much alive. Well, something like that we can somewhat explain away. But when you say you never even seen her before, how the hell did his DNA get in the car if he didn't even know her?
No, I don't know her. Never seen her.
Sensing that Donald was being deceptive, the detectives played the surveillance video they had of him. But this only boosted his confidence.
I have a picture basically on a computer. I want you to look at it and let me know if you recognize it as yourself or not, okay?
Sure.
This is the day I'm talking about. You recognize it?
Was it with this guy right here?
Yeah. You're saying that's not me?
That is definitely not me. I don't have a shirt like that. I don't care to see the face of the person, but that's not me.
Yet again, Donald stood his ground. Okay. So the detectives brought out their next card. And this time, Donald's response threw the case onto a twisted journey that no one expected.
Your cell phone number at the time was 404-200.
Correct. No, that was not mine. That was my brother's phone number.
Okay,
shit.
What's your brother's name, sir?
Ronald. Ronald.
What?
Is he older, younger? Does he live at the same address as your parents?
He's my twin.
Twin?
Yeah.
Like born at the same time or identified as them?
Like born at the same time, like identical twins, yeah.
Oh my
Detectives
god.
were convinced that Donald was just
This
playing
is actually
games,
insane.
but if this was a game, it was a very expensive one.
DNA is split between twins. Essentially, they share DNA, identical twins. I've never been in that car.
But you peep how he not even throwing his brother under the bus, low key though. He like even though he know that's his brother, like he probably even got the suspicion like, damn, like that's my brother, like. But I ain't he still ain't said like, yeah, nah, that's my brother, like that ain't me. Like he still saying, nah, I ain't never been in that car. That's some real nigga shit. I ain't gonna lie.
How would your DNA get in that young lady's car?
I've never don't know the young lady, never seen her. There would have to be somebody who shares my DNA, obviously.
And then he literally just said, like, he's still not saying his brother. He said it's gonna have to be somebody who share my DNA. Who that gonna be? His brother. But he like, yo, nigga, that's not me. Like, oh God, that's not me. Like, he's still not snitching.
Conclusion I'm jumping to what you're saying. If it's somebody shared DNA, then it will have to be either you or your brother. Obviously. Whose phone? What color is his phone?
Yo, hold on. I'm not going to implicate nobody else in no crime.
You're not implicating. I'm just asking you what color is your brother's phone.
Do you know where he's staying?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do.
Where is that, sir?
I don't know. Because now I guess he's going to be the suspect.
No, I need to talk to him.
If your brother did something that stupid, you need to go ahead and just educate yourself on the whole situation.
You're right. I don't think I need counseling on that. This is a difficult moment.
I understand.
Previously that you would do a polygraph. Do you want to just do that?
No, but I want to.
You know what, y'all? You know what I just realized, y'all? This is the first probably grown man I've actually seen. This is how you're supposed to be when you like actually older and educated. Like somebody that's not actually stupid. Like in the court. Like he's actually in there like, you know what, bro? Like he don't want to say it's his brother because duh, like that's his brother. Like bro, like that, it hurts. Like yo, like my brother could go to jail for life for this. Like, so he's still like he processing that, and I get that. But he's still not like we gotta get in some type of capacity, yo, as a community, bro. We have to drop that snitching shit. Like, bro, like I get it, I'm cool, but like I'm not with that shit no more. Nigga, I'm 22. Look how I got common sense at 22 and y'all niggas at 30, 40, 50. Y'all co-signing niggas getting murdered and not snitch. Bro, what is we talking about? Like generally, like we co-sign like yo, you a real one if you got more like kills than this nigga. Come on, dog. Like, oh, you a real one if you got more money than this nigga. Bro, what the y'all? Like, it's like the lack. It's a lack of education. Like, there's a lack of like common sense. It's a lack. Like, what the lack is, I don't know, but there's a lack, and bro, we have to change that shit. Like, literally.
Now, when I refuse this test, you gonna go ahead and book me and take me over where you take me to?
Right now, you weren't charged. You are under arrest. I'll tell you what, I'll just go ahead and give you some time to run some fresh water.
Donald indeed had a twin brother. But were the two accomplices? Or was Donald trying to throw his brother under the bus?
Nah. What?
Or is he telling the complete truth?
No.
Hoping to find out, the detectives ran a polygraph test, and Donald failed woefully.
Now, obviously, when we show you the video before, obviously you said it wasn't you. You had mentioned to me that you felt strongly it was your brother.
Yeah, that's my choice. Now, and I'm taking this polygraph. I had no reservations about taking that whatsoever. The lady says that it's short deception. When she was asking me the questions, the only thing I kept seeing was my brother doing something like that. It's devastating, actually. As if anyone that we know, mother and father, was to see that same video, anybody, we know that it's him. And not only by demeanor, but certainly by dress.
The detectives played the CCTV footage for Donald's sister, mom, and dad, asking them to identify which of the twins was in the footage. And they said it was indeed Ronald in the footage. Additionally, on a smoke break from the interrogation, Donald hand-rolled his cigarettes, something entirely different from the brand found in Janai's car.
Interesting.
So now the detectives were confused because Ronald had no criminal history, so everything pointed to Donald.
So Ronald
was called in for an interview, which he refused, and then he began to dodge the police. They eventually found him hiding in his parents' home.
Wow.
The detectives had focused all of their efforts on Donald, but now, for the first time, Ronald became their new focus. On the 5th of February 2010, Ronald was arrested and brought in for interrogation.
We're in a detention type situation, okay?
Can you, whatever you're gonna say, could you put it on hold for just a little while?
Why is that?
Just can you? You say I'm gonna be here for hours, can you just put it on hold for a little while? I think you need to draw some blood or something.
You want him to draw the blood first? Well, you tell me what you want to do. I mean, I want to talk to you, but before I can talk to you, I gotta read you your rights.
Well, you don't have to arrest me right now.
What do you mean I don't have to?
Well,
what do you mean, Ron? Explain to me. I mean, I have to get this done. This is just a formality, and then we can just talk, and that's fine. If you tell me come back in a little while, I'll come back in a little while. But I have to do this by law. I have to.
Well, if you wasn't by law when you was
We were sitting down talking and we were having a smoke. I have to advise you of your rights. The fingerprints have come back, okay? And the fingerprints are a match. So for us to discuss the matters of the fingerprints and the other things, I have to advise you of your rights.
Another thing, how y'all niggas out here doing crimes? No, they got all types of cameras and fingerprints on your stupid ass. Like, bro, I'm thinking, hold on. Actually, let me move my camera so y'all can see, buddy. But like, I just feel like there's other ways. Like, bro, hey, you feel me? I just realized I can't talk because I just peep. I'm not living that type of lifestyle, so it's so easy to come from a perspective and be like, oh, this is what I would do, this is what I wouldn't do. Like, it's easy. So I'm not even gonna, you feel me? I'm not even gonna take it there because I don't know, because I ain't never had to do none of this. But y'all, if you have, bro, like, let me know down in the comments, like, what niggas could do, cause I'm genuinely trying to like help niggas. Like I'm not just trying to criticize people and be like, oh, you wrong for this, you doing this wrong, da 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 da, and like give them no type of positive like influence, no type of positive like reinforcement, no type of positive like action to take. So if like I'm genuinely trying to know, like I'm learning, like what can I do to help niggas?
Okay.
If I can even help.
I'm just combusting right now. I can't.
Okay. All right. I'll leave you with your thoughts, and then I'll come back and you let me know. But you do understand what I've just read to you, right?
I understand.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. One other thing.
Yes.
So then my brother can be released.
The truth, though, was that the detectives couldn't release Donald until they were absolutely certain that neither of the brothers was playing games.
Okay.
I'll get a different phone for you to use.
So is that Ronald? No, that's Donald.
I mean, it's your minutes. It's up to you.
Ronald and Donald.
Okay, I'll get it for you. Sit tight.
Hey, a whole lot has happened. They'll be letting Donald go as soon as possible. I ain't going nowhere no time soon. Then I was trying to get
Which one's the evil twin though? Now I'm confused. Is it Donald or is it Ronald? Like
to at least let Donald go tonight, but it just can't happen quite that fast because they actually made a warrant out for him.
So there has to be a process where the district attorney has to get in touch with the judge. It's not like where they can just automatically just release him. But then he's trying to do it before Monday. He's trying to do it. He said he was going to try to do it tonight, but I don't know how it's going to work out. But what? Yeah. Was that search warrant? The charges of murder. No, don't look too good. I hate to say that, but no, don't look too good. Damn, I can't, but and my little time is running up on this phone. I tell you this, Dad, I'm in deep shit. Yes, oh yes, oh yes.
Was this something accidental? There's something like that I can almost understand. And that's, I guess that's the question he's saying.
Nigga, you mean to tell me
accidental makes more sense.
How does it make sense, nigga? You mean to tell me he accidentally walked up to the car, accidentally pulled out the gun, accidentally aimed it at her, accidentally told her to get out the car, accidentally shoot her, accidentally pull out the car, and then accidentally drive the car away? Nigga, what? That's a lot of accidents. Like what the fuck? That's a lot of accidents.
You seem to have so much emotion right now. Obviously, you care for someone for 45 years. That's something more that I can understand, bro. Just looking for some understanding.
What was said? What was said that made you, that either set you off? Yeah, I guess the only words I could say, like, maybe set you off or angered you or upset you. For things to have gone the way that they do.
I'm not prepared to go to nothing like that. I'm just not prepared to go into nothing like that right now. I'm just not.
Is it just because emotionally you can, or is it draining, or?
No, I'm just not prepared to give any kind of a statement.
Okay. Do you know when maybe you might be prepared to talk to us about it? You need some time?
I need to get past the hearts.
The what, I'm sorry? Would you like to see your brother?
I just want my brother to go.
Your brother really wants to see you. He misses you and he's worried about you. He asked me, can I see my brother? I really would like to see my brother. Those are the exact words out of his mouth.
I know that's
I want to see my brother. Talk to him tonight.
He's right next door. He's sitting in that room right there.
You serious?
I swear to you. I swear to you. He wants to see it.
But you can't.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Now, I can't be no criminal, bro. I'm talking about, like, bro, they tell me, bro, like, imagine you doing something stupid, and they being like, bro, your brother's saying he miss you, bro. Like, he in the next room right there. Like, he want to see you. Nigga, like, me, bro, like, I ain't too nothing. I ain't too hard. I ain't too street. I ain't too none of that, nigga. I'm crying. Like, especially if I know I'm finna go for a long time, bro. And they talking about, bro, your brother just want to see you, dog. Like, he told me all he said he want to see you, dog. Nigga, I'm breaking down, bro. I'm talking about, nigga, I'm like hands, knees, everything on the floor. I'm breaking down. Like, ain't no way, bro. Like, my brother, bro. Like, my brothers, man, I love them to death, bro. Like, my girl, too. Like, they talking about, man, your girl just want to see you, bro. She worried about you. She miss you. Breaking down. Breaking down, nigga. I'm talking about, nigga, nigga, I'm turning to a baby, boy. Cause ain't no way, like, bro, it take one mistake, y'all. Like, some people are really gone off of one mistake. Like, life. 45 years, 10 years, 20, 30. Man, what? And some people, and then some people just gone off the muscle of just not even, like, not even doing nothing, just off of somebody else doing something, and they just been at the wrong place at the wrong time. Man, bro, you think I'm not gonna take my life serious, my nigga? Boy, you crazy as it. Boy, that's why I don't drink. I don't drink for real. I don't smoke. And man, you not, bro. I have to be on point. But just in case somebody try to throw some stupid shit on me, but no, I did not do that. I can say it for 100% back. I know I didn't do that shit. That's why I don't do no weird shit. I don't hate on nobody. Like, no, that's not me.
And let him go.
What I do is when I bring him in, you guys sit down. I didn't see it. He's worried about it.
He can't see me right now.
His brother don't want him to see him like
He's
this.
dying to see it, man.
Yeah,
All he wants to do is hug you and tell you that he loves you. And that he's going to be here for it.
All right now.
So you want me to go next door and tell him that he's 4 feet away from his brother and cancer?
Yeah, do that.
Alright, I'll go over and tell him.
Dang.
Why don't you get some water, gather yourself together,
He's stronger than me.
and see your brother.
From the moment that Ronald stepped into the police station, it was obvious that something was off.
He's
He
stronger
was
than me.
visibly restless. And that phone call that he made to his loved ones did not seem to make things better.
Nah, fast.
Detectives saw an opportunity, and they thought that the best way to break Ronald down was to put him face to face with Donald. But before bringing him in, they did this.
I want to do, I don't know if you knew this one, but this is the woman, okay? And her name was Janai, okay? She had 3 adopted children, alright? She was a school teacher.
Damn, I didn't even, she adopted 3 kids? And now they just lost their mom? Look, that's effed up. Oh my God. Now they have to probably go back and adopt, or hopefully she got a husband and she a teacher. Nigga, you just basically did the worst crime ever. Nigga just basically just took, this sounds like the most sweetest young lady ever. She adopted 3 kids and she a school teacher. Nigga, they might throw you the book. They might, oh my God. Yeah, it's cut. Yeah, you're cut.
Her family, begged me just to find out what happened.
This nigga right here, he's good. Hey, this nigga right, hey, the way he painting this is so good. He like, bruh, like he making it seem like I don't even know how to describe it. The way he just painting the pictures, like, man, she adopted 3 children. She's a teacher. Yeah, before I came in here, her family just begged me. They begged me to figure out what just happened. And your brother, he miss you, bro. All he want is a hug. Like, he basically sizing that nigga up in words. He basically like, yo, what you gonna do? Your brother, he's right there. He miss you, bro. You know the lady you killed, bro? She was a mom of 3 adopted children and a teacher. She had school on Monday. She was picking up her daughter. She didn't get to pick up her daughter that night because of you. He cooking him. He cooking him right now.
They begged me.
They ordered it. They begged me.
And they're very religious people. And they were more just wanted to know why than anger.
Wow.
They stressed that to me.
Wow.
Okay? Her cousin's a deacon. And they're from another state.
Wow.
She had 3 little adopted children. Okay? They just wanted to know why. And I promised them I would at least ask. The why. And I perceived it to be accidental. Okay? But I don't know. And I promised them I would ask why.
This shit feel like a movie. I need popcorn. This shit crazy.
I told him I thought it was an accident. I'll be honest with you. I mean, am I right and accidental?
I can't. I swear, I just can't say it right now.
Okay. Will you let me know, okay? Please?
So I can let the family know?
Because I made them a promise I would try to just know why. They don't even care about anything else, but just to understand what happened and why. Okay?
That's crazy.
If you need something, just knock on the door.
Okay.
That's a good cop right there.
Trying to push for a confession.
He would have got me with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Lead interrogation technique 7, offering Ronald a socially acceptable reason for the crime. Usually, most suspects jump at this chance, eager to minimize their guilt. But Ronald was so devastated that he shut down completely.
I believe it.
So they sent in Donald.
Look, it's gonna have to be. I'll tell you what's gonna happen though. When they take you to the jail, the process, you're gonna see a judge tonight. What time it is, they're gonna take you in front of one. There's a place over there. They'll be the same way, because I get up 2:30 in the afternoon. I didn't get over there. So I don't know, it was 1 or whatever it was that night. Yeah. Yeah, because they took me out to the scene of the crime and everything. These dudes here. And, where were you arrested at? Downtown, right on the corner of the, what took my mail. That's how they knew where to come get me. And the reason they came and got me, because of the DNA. We got the same DNA. Mine's in a database, federal database. Because once you're in the federal system, they take that before you get out. I'm gonna go see a judge. That's the first thing that's gonna happen. Then they dress you out. You're gonna put you on suicide watch. They do it to all people with serious charges like that. And they put you in like a cell that's like a glass on it. And they put you in some, you'll be naked. Except for some gown. That's a pants gown.
You gotta be booty. I mean, it makes sense.
Just strap it off. And then like a Velcro. Yeah, and then a padded blanket on a little mat. But they'll be there for at least 3 days, at least 72 hours. And then somebody come talk to you every day, but you'll be able to see them out there. And and then jail, don't give nobody no motherfucking money. They got no motherfucking money around and they have to cook things. I'm talking about looking like they getting ready to go on a battlefield. They got so much shit on them. I mean, unbelievable. And also, all of them got them with the guns.
See how they keep saying indescribable, but I can hear everything you're talking about.
I would demand to let you go, pretty much. I want you to go tonight. He said it's just a process that got to be go through or something. But I mean, because they're gonna let you go. No, I know that. But I was trying to get to do it like now. We know that's now, but it's something about when she was already a warrant was sworn out. Yeah, no, they had to go through go through the district attorney or something.
He holding up pretty good.
Till Monday. No, sometime, I don't know. And he said, wait, no, he said, it could happen tomorrow. He said it's a process, it depends on the people.
But their plan didn't work. The twins refused to talk about important details. And when it became clear that they weren't getting anywhere, the detectives separated them again.
Difficult for you. I know there's a lot of things that are going through your mind.
Bro, if you just don't talk, bro.
However,
how you hearing all this and not saying nothing? Like,
opportunity to get
I would have folded. Would have been folded.
And in a way that people could understand. This is it. After we conclude here in the next few minutes, you'll be taken over to the county jail. And the next time that you see Detective Cruz will be in a preliminary hearing, and there'll be a different setting. He will present everything that he has on the case, which is overwhelming. When I mean video, the DNA,
more video,
the prints, the phone records, the video on the other end where you're seen getting out of the car, wearing the same exact clothing you were at the Quick Trip, the same clothing that the witnesses saw you at the bus stop. I mean, it's overwhelming. I can't put it any other way. That's why I stress to you the importance of why. People are going to ask. 12 jurors are going to say, okay, wait a second. Why did this happen? And they're going to look at us and we're going to explain. We sat with them. We gave them the opportunity. This is what happened. Some things went wrong. I don't know if some insults were thrown out there. I don't know. You haven't been, the interaction I have with you, what happened out there just doesn't match up to you, but obviously something went wrong. Something went wrong. I'd like to know. Detective Cruz would know. I don't know the family would. Just the family's not even mad at you. Do you know that? The family, the only thing that family look at and stuff like this is closure.
Man, get them people closure,
this
man.
whole time they're in this realm of why did this happen? Why is this going on? They're not mad at you. They just want to know why she had to go away. That's simply put why they want to know. And I can't begin. I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no idea what things set you off that day that ended up with you in Forest Park, her here, and her not with her family anymore. Though that's what we're looking at when this is all said and done. She's not here.
Bro, just tell them people, bro.
She had 3 adopted children that she had. She was her church-going lady. She was sitting there waiting on her, I believe her daughter that worked at Longhorns, I believe.
Red Lobster.
I'm sorry, Red Lobster. That's all she was doing, just waiting, minding her own business. And for some reason, her world and your world connected. The reasons why, I don't know. Do I want to know? Yes. I think everybody would like to know. It's important. I don't think you're a cold, calculated...
Y'all think he gonna say it, bro?
Murderer. I don't believe that. But something, either she said, you guys had a disagreement, something went wrong at that car. And she's no longer here anymore. And all we're looking to do is essentially find out why. That's it. When it all boils down to it, that's all we want to know.
And I want to say something. I want to say something.
Talk to me.
Smoke one cigarette.
Okay.
And
we'll come back and talk. Fair enough, Ron. You've been good.
They being chill, bro.
Ronald had gone to the bathroom to smoke a cigarette, but the detective who followed him could not believe his eyes. Ronald had lit up the exact same brand of cigarette that was found at the crime scene.
Damn.
So back in the interrogation room, the detectives changed tactics, and they shifted their seating, sitting in front of the camera rather than having Ronald stay there, assuming that if he didn't feel that the camera was on his face, he might let something slip. And they were right.
And why? It was an accident. Straight accident. It was a hair trigger. Whew. It was a hair trigger, and it was an accident.
Okay.
It was an accident. I swear to God, it was an accident. And I should have known that it was a hair trigger because I had accidentally shot. I had accidentally shot it that morning on accident. And I set out to take a car. And so I'd done before when I was way younger.
Right.
But always in my mind, it was if the gun was just for something. So there wouldn't be much resistance. But it was an accident. I was in the hotel room that morning. And the gun went off. I had it in my hand and it handed there. But I barely touched it. And the same thing happened later that evening. There. But when I got out, I noticed officer. At least he was dressed like a police officer. I guess he was like doing an extra night duty or something. I mean, just an extra job.
Right.
And I didn't see him at first when I parked the car. So then I kind of walked towards him because I wasn't sure if it was also a policeman. So I walked towards him like I was looking for something. And then I was on the phone. And I oh, yeah. I was on the phone. And I tried to play it off like I was looking for something. That's why I started yelling into the phone.
Okay.
And I went back to the car. And I saw him coming up, walking to the car, and I took off. And I seen him on the radio in the mirror. And so I knew I couldn't get too far. So I left out that parking lot, went down the street, parked in another parking lot, and got up. I went to the hotel, but it was, I did not mean to shoot them. It was a hair trail. And I didn't drag her out of the car. It wasn't like that.
Okay.
The gun went off and she said, "You shot me."
So how was she gonna take her with you, so you?
No, she got out of the car.
Oh, okay.
I didn't drag her out of the car.
Okay. All right.
It wasn't.
Different witnesses see things differently, especially when they hear something.
I did not drag a woman out of the car, period. I wouldn't care what anyone say. I did not do that.
Right.
I didn't mean for the gun to go off in the first place.
You're just trying to get a car.
She got out of the car. And she said, "Help." And I was getting in the car. And she said, "Help again." Only lighter this time. And I drove off.
Panicked, right? I'm just trying to get out of there, I would imagine.
I just wanted to get out of there.
That's reasonable.
The woman didn't deserve this. I had no intention on doing that. It went off. Shocked the shit out of me. Because it wasn't drastic. And the only way I would really hurt somebody is someone was trying to hurt me.
Ronald admitted that he had seen the perfect carjacking victim. A woman, alone, at night, with no one to protect her. He approached Janai Coleman, threatened her with his .357 Magnum, and demanded her car. But then, he claimed, the gun, quote-unquote, accidentally went off because of its hairpin trigger.
Man, that shit's sad, bro. Only because, bro, like, Shawty wasn't doing nothing at all. Just picking up her daughter. And if the events really truly played out like how he's saying, like the gun just accidentally went off, bro, and it's even worse, bro. Because, like, she still could have been here, bro. And that's really the crazy thing about life, bro. You just never really know when, where, how, why. They're like a good, what it seems like a good woman didn't do nothing. Didn't bother nobody. Just stay in her lane. Took care of kids. And went to school and took care of kids. And all for no reason but for picking up her daughter. It's gone, bro. So that's why I really want to stress to y'all, bro. Live life. Go at life at your own pace. Give it its own meaning. Whether it be whatever you want it to be. Like, let it mean something, though. Have fun, bro. Don't make life just a grind, bro. Just enjoy it the whole time, bro. Cause sometimes, like myself, I know I can make life a grind. Like, I'm just wake up, I'm gonna grind on this. I'm gonna just do this, do that. And then, like, I get tired. So, like, that's why this week I'm practicing good naps. So every time I come here, y'all, it's gonna be after a good nap. I promise you. But I love y'all, bro. And I'll see y'all next video. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your family. And we out.